We're getting really close. I just wanted to remind you that we'll leave again, of course, making a procession. But at the end, 2 hours from now, we will stay here to lead the clap out one last time. So sometimes people leave the gym, but we'd like people to stay here as the graduates exit the gym one last time. Okay? But we're minutes away. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the 51st Fellows High School graduation exercises. I am Pat Chilagos, and on behalf of the entire staff and graduation committee, I can say we love this school because of the students we have the honor of interacting with every day. We hope you enjoy this evening's celebration of learning as we pay tribute to this year's graduating class. If you are able, please stand for the procession. Please be seated. Good job. I would now like to introduce you to Fellows High School's Indigenous graduation coach, Trevor Pierce, Knowledge Keeper Sonny Robbins, and Knowledge Keeper Jason Newby. They will be drumming and singing the welcoming song. We ask you to please refrain from recording or taking pictures during the opening drum ceremony. this time, I would like to invite Mr. Mike Hockey to make the RCDSB territorial acknowledgement.
Good evening, everyone. A land acknowledgement is an opportunity to reflect upon the gifts that the earth has given us and our unique and personal relationship with the land. This very land, the property of Fellows High School, has had an extensive impact on the lives of many people gathered here this evening and generations of our ancestors. We think about the family members, mothers, fathers, aunts, uncles, grandmothers, and grandfathers, likely even great-grandparents, who have played, learned, and rested here, and reflect upon the relationships that have been built with the land, the plants, creatures, and one another. We acknowledge that these lands are the traditional, unceded, and unsurrendered territory of the Algonquin people. We extend our respect to First Nation, Inuit, and Métis peoples for their valuable past and present contributions to this land. We also recognize and respect the cultural diversity that First Nations, Inuit, and Métis people bring to this area. This land acknowledgement commits us to the original relationship we were building together through friendship and peace. Congratulations, veterans.
Could you please stand, if you are able, for the playing of O Canada, performed this evening by our very own FHS concert band with guest singer and Fellows graduate Jane Reed. Thank you very much, Jane, and great job. At this time, I would like to ask Lauren Codell, Student Council Prime Minister, to come forward for the invocation.
Give thanks with us for all the gifts that have marked our days, for our talents, intellect, and skills, the love that sustained us, guidance from our parents, teachers, and friends, in the achievement of our own good efforts. Share our joy, give us your blessing, that in all our future endeavors, we may be granted with the confidence to love, the wisdom to laugh, the courage to dare, wish for each of us sustained in spirit, cloaked in wonder, a soul that ever seeks the ways of peace. This before we depart from this moment.
I will now introduce the stage party. from your left to right, Trustee Mr. Leo Bolden, Trustee Mr. Mike Gannett, Principal Ms. Ann Gagnon, and Vice Principal Mr. Mike Potter. We have to have one mistake, okay? Really good. Our trustee, Leo Bolden, won the Battle of the Blazers earlier on, so he will now speak and give greetings from the board. Would you please welcome Trustee Leo Bolden.
Good evening. Good evening, Principal Ann, staff, family, friends, and guests of honor, our graduates. Trustee Mike Gannett and I bring greetings on behalf of the Franklin County District School Board. I have a brief list of things that I think will benefit you after graduation, whether you move on to further your education, or start working, or go exploring the world to find yourself. First, keep in contact with your parents, family, and friends. You need these relationships to remain strong, because you never know when you may require someone's help. Perhaps asking for $1 or $2 or $3, or in my case, it's $40,000. Helicopter lessons. It wasn't a helicopter. I'm sure that the relationships you have built together with the principal and staff may come in handy when you need sound advice for any educational situations that may arise. We have set up a hotline at 1-800 and got your back. As a retired paramedic, I think that one of the skills that you should acquire over the next year is getting your first aid and CPR certificate. You never know when you will need to use this knowledge, and someone just might thank you for it for saving their life. Try to volunteer. There's nothing as rewarding as using your time to benefit others. It will keep you busy, and you need to learn new skills. Invest in gardening, or at least have a plant in your room. Talk us into it. It will have a calming effect on you, and it helps the plant to grow. The cactus is a perfect starter plant, as it doesn't need much water or care, and it can be used in self-defense. Speaking of self-defense, this is a great way to get your heart rate up and to protect yourself. Perhaps join a self-defense class, engage with others with this common activity. I did this with my daughter. She learned to get things off my head, and I was able to kick her in the ankles. It's a win-win scenario. Lastly, if you don't already have a driver's license, it's a good asset to have. As soon as you have the capability and time, you should get it. This will certainly boost your independence and will allow you a better opportunity to get a job. Did lots of practice for that. I wish each of you all the best in the coming years with whatever you choose to do. Congratulations, graduates of 2025.
Thank you, Trustee Bolden. At this time, I would like to ask Principal Ms. Ann Gagnon to come forward for the welcome and opening remarks.
Good evening, everyone. Trustees, families, friends, presenters, staff, and most especially, our graduates. It is my pleasure to welcome all of you to the 51st Fellows Graduation to honor the class of 2025. You will see in the program that we have a wide array of accomplishments to recognize this evening. Graduates, this is your moment to reflect on how far you've come and to look forward to the future. And while you are reflecting, take a moment to think about your support network, those that helped you get here today. Thank you, fellow families and friends, for being there and helping our graduates get to this milestone. I would also like to acknowledge our dedicated fellow staff for their guidance and support of our students and the hard work and hours of planning and preparation that made this evening's ceremony possible. Without further ado, let's celebrate the class of 2025 together.
We will now move on with scholarships and major awards presentations. Would all major award winners please make your way to the side stage? The Students of Fellows High School Award is awarded to a graduating student who has demonstrated innovation, determination, and enthusiasm in the pursuit and accomplishment of goals. The student has also fulfilled the school motto, opportunity, growth, and success through school activities, and is pursuing post-secondary education. This year's recipients: Hunter Alport, Isabella Colachi, Michaela Gravel, Kyle Ian, and Mason Wood. Presented by Mr. Roach. The Sunshine Graphic Design Award is awarded to a graduating student who displays a mature and professional attitude and is pursuing post-secondary studies in a graphic design or arts program. This year's recipient is Alex Bergsma and is presented by Mr. Robin Jarrett. The Harlan McDowell Memorial Award in memory of a highly respected and admired guidance counselor and teacher. This bursary is awarded to a student who has shown resilience, determination, and effort throughout their high school journey. The student will be attending a post-secondary institution in the fall. This year's recipient is Alex Bergsma, presented by Mrs. Allison Henry and Mr. Stephen McDowell. The Roy Wilson Scholarship is awarded to a graduating student who has demonstrated personal, academic, and athletic excellence and promoted participation in the celebration of greatness within Fellows High School community. This year's recipient, Miranda Vizenson, presented by Mitch Doran. Her Path Forward bursary. This bursary is meant to assist one or for multiple female identifying graduates attending post-secondary schooling in the field of social services or the trades. This year's recipient, Kaylee Black, presented by Ms. Jill Corley. Colborne is absent tonight, unfortunately, but he has been the recipient of the Pembroke Area Transportation Scholarship, awarded to a graduating student who has excelled in the transportation area and is proceeding to post-secondary studies or a career in the automotive or related field. The Ted Will Award, awarded to a graduate who is enrolled in a community college who has demonstrated academic excellence. Contribution to the school or community will be a consideration. This year's recipients, Morgan Bourne and Alexis Fitzgerald, presented by Mrs. Jurek. Jerry Binhammer Educational Award, awarded to a graduating student who will be attending university or college in the fall, who have demonstrated exemplary academic achievement. This year's recipients, Mackenzie Broughton, Ella Harmer, Noah Coppins, Katie Russell, and Adriana Silver, presented by Mr. Lance. The Fellow Staff Bursary, awarded to a student or students pursuing post-secondary education and who demonstrate a positive attitude towards learning and the Fellows High School community. This year's recipients, Mira Kahi, Lauren Cobell, Leah Fisher, Angela Fawn, Lauren Goodrum, Avery McBride, and Hillary McClellan, presented by Ms. Cobell. Derek and Maureen Neal Award, awarded to a graduating student enrolled in one of the special education programs who displays motivation, dedication, and determination while achieving personal goals during her time at Fellows. This year's recipients, Curtis Shaw and Carter Erickson, presented by Mr. Derek Neary and Mrs. Maureen Neary. County of Brantford Paramedic Service Commitment to Learning Bursary, awarded to a graduating student who completed a paramedic cooperative education placement and is considering a career in this field. This year's recipient, Sarah Clark, presented by Mr. Brady Lovatt. Fellows Alumni Association Scholarship, awarded to a graduating student who has demonstrated the spirit and ideals of the school and is pursuing post-secondary education. This year's recipient, Sarah Clark, presented by Mr. Well. Michael Bennett Memorial Award, awarded to a graduating student. This bursary recognizes exemplary performance in multiple sports, leadership, both at school and in the community, is recognized for her caring and kindness to others, had a significant positive impact on the spirit of the school, and is moving on to post-secondary studies. Consideration, a student considering a career in an emergency services related field. This year's recipient, Sarah Clark, presented by Mrs. Kathy Bennett. For those of you who knew Isla, you know what a captivating personality she had. She was a beautiful person, inside and out, who was accepting of everyone regardless of their class or social standing. This year's recipient, Rosa Cook, presented by Mr. David Harrison, and Mrs. Trish Harrison, and Miss Lily Harrison. Skilled Trades Bursary, awarded to a graduating student at one of our RCDSB secondary schools. The student is enrolled in a cooperative education program and has earned 2 credits in the Skilled Trades placement. The student has post-secondary plans to pursue a career in the skilled trades. This year's recipients, Ryan Cote and Liam Shepard, presented by Ms. Talbot. CF Audrey Boston Award, presented to a graduating student pursuing a post-secondary education. This year's recipient, Kobe Courtney, presented by Ms. Tyler. Western Inspirational Award. This award is for a student who intends to seek further training or education to become a productive citizen and who has displayed outstanding community and/or school spirit as an organizer, participant, or volunteer, and/or who has demonstrated inspirational conduct, whether an act of heroism or leadership in a crisis, and/or who has overcome adversity. This year's recipient, Julia Darkus, presented by Miss Cindy Rennie. Eva Young Memorial Scholarship for Women in STEM, awarded to a graduating female student who will be attending university or college in the fall and will be pursuing studies in the STEM field. This year's recipient, Ava Dennis, presented by Mr. Hamlin. Sean Conway Bursary, awarded to a graduating student who is pursuing post-secondary education at a university, college, or through a skilled trades apprenticeship program. Engagement in student life and commitment to achieving their learning goals should be taken into consideration. This year's recipient, Ella True, presented by Ms. Emma. Hazel Ward Moral Creativity Award, awarded to a graduating student going on to post-secondary education who, in 1 grade 12 English credit at any level, and in 1 senior level drama credit displays exemplary work skills and excellent attendance. The student who displays both teamwork skills and leadership skills and demonstrates creativity. This year's recipient, Leah Fisher, presented by Mr. Lentz. Lola Irene Packnell Scholarship, awarded to a college-level graduate who is proceeding to post-secondary education, consideration average on 6 senior-level courses. This year's recipient, Alexis Fitzgerald, presented by Mrs. River. John Beavis Memorial Bursary, awarded to a graduating student who is bound for further education at Algonquin College, pursuing either a trades program or police foundation studies. In recognition of this exceptional man, John Beavis, the recipient of this award, is a person who originates from humble beginnings, exemplifies good character, and demonstrates commitment to the community. This year's recipient, Christopher Forbes, presented by Ms. Sheila Lewis. Bob McWhorter Hockey Bursary, awarded to a hockey player of the FHS team who has demonstrated the spirit and ideals of the school and is pursuing post-secondary education. This year's recipient, Cooper Geddes, presented by Mrs. Henderson. Petawawa Chiefs Full-Timers Hockey Award, awarded to a graduate pursuing post-secondary studies in recreation or a sports-related field. This year's recipient, Cooper Geddes, presented by Mrs. Henderson. Pembroke Minor Hockey Bursary, awarded to a student pursuing post-secondary education or a full-time apprenticeship. The student must be graduating in good standing, played at least 1 year of hockey within the club, and volunteered in the community above and beyond 20 hours of compulsory community service. This year's recipients, Cooper Geddes and Adriana Silva, presented by Mr. Jason Clark. Lucy Webb Memorial Scholarship, awarded to a graduating fellow student who is pursuing post-secondary education in administration or a related field. The Lucy Webb Scholarship Fund was created to honor the former Executive Assistant of Family and Children Services of Renfrew County. Lucy was passionate about her work and about supporting the children and youth of Renfrew County. This year's recipient, Amber Gilchrist, presented by Ms. Nicole Dennison. Dr. Kim Armstrong Memorial Award, awarded to a graduating student who has demonstrated enthusiasm, athleticism, and commitment to academic proficiency. The recipient of this award will be enrolled in a post-secondary study, preferably in the health sciences next year. This year's recipient, Kim Gray, presented by Ms. Bauer. Krista Johnson Memorial Award. This is awarded to a female student who exemplifies healthy living in every aspect and promotes the same in her community. Through volunteering or teaching mental health and or physical fitness awareness, she is able to empower people, especially young women, to lead a healthy lifestyle. This student is proceeding to a post-secondary education in a mental or physical health program. This year's recipient, Kim Gray, presented by Mr. Well. Women in Science Award. This award recognizes a female student who has made a significant contribution to the school or community, demonstrated academic proficiency, and applied to a post-secondary program in health sciences or a related field. This year's recipient, Emily Hoffman, presented by Dr. Bruce Carter. Westmead Memorial Award, awarded to a graduating student who has attended Fellows High School for a minimum of 3 full academic years, has the highest combined grades in grade 12 physics and grade 12 chemistry. Each subject will be given equal weighting in determining the combined grade. Students must be attending a post-secondary education institution in the 2025-2026 school year and must be enrolled in an engineering program. This year's recipients, Jesse Hummel, Noah Toppins, and Rachel Keel, presented by Mrs. Austin. James and Rolling Windower Science and Engineering Scholarship. Each award is for a graduating student meeting the following requirements: pursuing a university education in science, engineering, mathematics, computer science, or a related field. Also, high academic performance throughout their high school education, especially in the sciences and mathematics. This year's recipients, Jesse Hummel and Meredith Tom, presented by Mrs. Austin. PCI Centennial Scholarship, awarded to the top 2 students in any 6 4U, 4M credits taken for the first time, proceeding to post-secondary education. This year's recipients, Noah Coppins and Merited Tom, presented by Mr. Hammond. Allison Fraser Minor Sports Award, in recognition of Jean Lloyd, awarded to one female graduating student who has shown commitment to academics while being active in athletics. The recipient has demonstrated enjoyment of sport, respect for all competitors, coaches, and game officials, and has a high regard for personal fitness. This year's recipient, Madison Keel, presented by Mrs. Gilbert. Fellows High School Athletic Council Award, awarded to a student involved in creating opportunities for fellow students to participate in school activities. This year's recipient, Madison Keel, presented by Mrs. Gilchrist. Jason Bremberger Applied Mathematics Award, awarded to a graduating student who is pursuing a degree in mathematics or physics at the post-secondary level. This year's recipient, Rachel Keel, presented by Mrs. Lazarus. George D. Barron Memorial Award, given annually by his wife and Barron to a graduating student pursuing post-secondary education in the upcoming fall season. This student, through hard work and determination, has overcome obstacles to achieve great things academically while making a positive contribution to their community. This year's recipient, Paige Labs, presented by Ms. Collins. The Scotch Award, in memory of Chad Bliss. This award is given to a graduating student who enriches school life and school spirit through his or her sense of humor and capacity to lighten the mood. This year's recipient, Timoteo Levine Salas, presented by Ms. Verstappen. Jeffrey Vidal Memorial Bursary, awarded to a graduating student who is entering into any trade. The recipient this year is Jacob Landon, presented by Ms. Tyler. Brantford County Road Supervisors Association Bursary. The graduating student must be graduating from a high school in Brantford County. Students must be entering and have been accepted into a college or university program that is relative to public works. This year's recipient, Gabriel Landriel, presented by Ms. Lazarus. Principal's Trophy Award. The Principal's Award this year is awarded to a student who has faced challenges, but through skill building and perseverance has demonstrated growth and maturity over their time at Fellows. This year's recipient, Ethan Levine, presented by Ms. Hay. Lieutenant Governor's Community Volunteer Award, awarded to a graduating student who shows exemplary volunteer service above and beyond the 40 hours required to graduate. I will say that 200 hours is usually pretty good. This year's winner had over 600 volunteer hours, so pretty impressive. This year's recipient, Brooke High, presented by Mr. Well. Pembroke Masonic Lodge number 128 Bursary, awarded to an individual program or education through college, university, or apprenticeship. This year's recipient, Brooklyn High, presented by Mr. Weller. Rotary Club of Pembroke Scholarship, awarded to the graduating student who is attending a post-secondary program in the coming fall. Although high achievement is important, there should be a greater weight given to a student that is exemplified the Rotary International model, that is service without self, which can be interpretive and not all exclusively to participation in non-athletic or extracurricular activities and or participation in community events or clubs. Wash, rinse, repeat. This year's recipient, group I, presented by Mr. Weldon. Mr. Weldon closes ring on his fitness. Go. Morris Wasenko Achievement Award. In his honor, the Morris Wasenko Achievement Award will be given to a graduating student who has demonstrated perseverance and commitment to academic proficiency. The recipient of the award will be accepted in post-secondary studies and will reflect most merit, his passion for life, his curiosity about the world and new ideas, his courage to question, his tireless help to those around him, and his dedication and determination to reach his goals. This year's recipient, Vanessa Mantha, presented by Mr. Roach. Kiwanis Club of Pembroke Scholarship, awarded to a graduating student who has demonstrated excellence in academic achievement. The student is enrolled in early childhood education, social services, or music in a post-secondary institution. This year's recipient, J.D. McKay, presented by Mr. Andrew Chanel. Gerald Rowan Arts Bursary, awarded to a graduating student who is pursuing post-secondary studies in music, art, or the performing arts. This year's recipient, Hillary McCullen, presented by Nick Storm. Joyce Fowler Memorial Award in memory of a well-loved teacher. This bursary is awarded to a student who has persevered through their high school career and is proceeding to post-secondary education. This year's recipient, Maya Mullihill, presented by Mrs. Coaching. Ronald David Lutry Memorial Bursary in memory of a well-respected former science and outdoor education teacher at Bellows High School. This bursary is awarded to a student who enjoys extracurricular activities, is an outdoor enthusiast, and has shown genuine effort in their studies throughout their high school years. This year's recipient, Ashley Newman, presented by Mr. Rob Lutry. Allison Bray's Reminder Sports Award in recognition of Dennis Ashett, awarded to one male graduating student who has shown commitment to academics while being active in athletics. The recipient has demonstrated enjoyment of sport, respect for all competitors, coaches, and game officials, and has a high regard for personal fitness. This year's recipient, Gavin Nyberg, presented by Ms. Gilchrist. Stacy Tapper Memorial Award, awarded to the graduating student who has shown exceptional academic ability, skillful athleticism. The recipient must be continuing on to post-secondary education. This year's recipient, Gavin Nyberg, presented by Mrs. Gilchrist. King Sports Bursary, awarded to a graduate pursuing post-secondary education who has demonstrated outstanding involvement in an aspect of school life. This year's recipient, Chelsea Hope, presented by Mrs. Gilchrist. Donald J. Warrior Memorial Award, awarded to a graduating student who has attended FHS for at least 2 full years. Contribution to the school, particularly the music program and the community, are criteria. This year's recipient, Daniel Reed, presented by Mr. Moore. Champlain High School Alumni Scholarship. One scholarship is available to a academics and contribution to school and community life will be considered. This year's recipients, Daniel Reed and Jane Reed, presented by Mr. Moore. Stone Fence Leader Award, awarded to a graduating student who participated in dramatic arts, musical groups, dance, or behind the scenes. The student will be attending post-secondary in the fall and studying arts, language, theater, or music. This year's recipient, Jane Reed, presented by Mr. Moore. Scotiabank Award, awarded to a graduating student who is a top-ranked achiever. Dedication, responsibility, commitment, and community-mindedness are considerations. This year's recipient, Damon Riley, presented by Mr. Lance. Hannah Harlow Millett Compassion memory of Hannah. This is awarded to a graduating student who demonstrates caring and compassion towards others. The student will be attending a post-secondary institution in the fall. This year's recipient, Dan Roy, presented by Mrs. Boche. Health Science Award. This award recognizes an individual who has made a significant contribution to the school or community, demonstrate academic proficiency, and apply to a post-secondary program in health sciences or related field. This year's recipient, Giselle Solaria, presented by Dr. Bruce Harlow. Blair and Jennifer Romney Canada-USA Friendship Endowment Award, awarded to a graduating student who is pursuing their post-secondary studies in engineering, physics, music, or library information science. This year's recipient, Susie Sanderson, presented by Mrs. Austin. JP2G Engineering Award, awarded to a graduating student who has shown dedication in their academic pursuits and great improvement in their studies over the course of their secondary school career. The recipient of this award will pursue post-secondary education in the civil, mechanical, structural, or electrical engineering field. This year's recipient, Susie Sanderson, presented by Mrs. Austin. Principal's Award for Student Leadership, awarded to a graduating student who has demonstrated leadership and initiative in developing special school projects. Ontario Principals Council. This year's recipient, Susie Sanderson, presented by Ms. Gagg. We're about a quarter way through these awards. Not kidding. M. Sullivan and Son Limited Bursary, awarded to 2 graduating students, one student who is enrolled in a post-secondary program at college or university in the construction or engineering program. Another student who was enrolled in a construction-related trades apprenticeship program or goal of employment in the construction sector. This year's recipient, Susie Sanderson and Lily Spencer, presented by Mr. Hannah. Athena Saris Memorial Award, in honor of Athena Saris. This award is given to a graduating student who has shown the utmost compassion for the elderly through volunteer experience or cooperative education placement at a retirement home or long-term care facility. The recipient must be continuing their studies in a health professional diploma or degree program. This year's recipient, Anna Scully Hall, presented by Mrs. Tyler. Valley Transportation Scholarship, awarded annually to a graduate who is continuing his or her education at an Ontario community college. Highest average of 6 senior credits. This year's recipient, Anna Scully Hall, presented by Mrs. Hyde. qualities of a responsible individual, outstanding attendance, and diligent punctual assignment completion. This individual always produces top-quality work. Additional consideration will be given to those entering automotive technology or business fields. This year's recipient, Ellis Shields, presented by Mrs. Gilchrist. Jeffrey Dorn Award, awarded to a graduating student who diligently studied calculus, worked daily on the subject, and sought extra help regularly. The student was also involved in sports at Fellows High School. This year's recipient, Adriana Silver, presented by Miss Caroline Dorn. Frank Carroll Financial Bursary, awarded to a graduate with determination to pursue post-secondary education has been realized as a result of genuine effort and commitment. This year's recipients, Harmony Smith and Jalissa Bessel. C.A. Rucky and Sons Limited Home Repair Award, awarded to the graduating student with the highest marks in construction technology taken for the first time. This year's recipient, Lily Spencer, presented by Mr. Ron Rucky. Caroline and Sean Cassell Memorial Award, awarded to a graduating student at Fellows High School. The recipient will continue his or her education beyond high school. This year's recipient, Aaron St. John Tremblay, presented by Ms. Tyler. OSSTF Award, awarded to a graduating student who demonstrates good citizenship. This year's recipient, Cole Thompson, presented by Mr. Lance. Gordon Garrett Memorial Scholarship. The applicant must be a graduate enrolled in a post-secondary institution. The student must have enrolled in FHS for the full final year, have the highest average in a combination of 2 math and 1 English at the 4U level, and must have an average of 66% on any 6 4U foreign courses taken for the first time. This year's recipient, Mary Tom, presented by Mrs. Lazarus. PCI Math Science Scholarship, awarded to a graduating student with the highest combined average in any 4U Math Science courses and has intentions to pursue post-secondary education in one of these fields. This year's recipient, Meredith Tom, presented by Mrs. Lazarus. Frank's Electric Award of Distinction, awarded to a graduating student who has demonstrated academic ability, social skills, and a sense of community mindedness. The recipient practices good citizenship and will be attending university next year. This year's recipient, Avery Trader, presented by Ms. Hammond. Travis Bromley Memorial Award, awarded to a graduating student who has demonstrated determination, dedication, and athleticism. The recipient is a versatile team player who is considering a career in the Canadian Armed Forces. This year's recipient, Fox Walter, presented by Mr. Shane Bromley and Mrs. Tina Bromley. Skip Ross Memorial Bursary. This award honors Skip Ross, Running Riverman, a beloved Algonquin elder who engaged local students with the Algonquin culture through teachings, drumming, and ceremony. Awarded to a graduating student who identifies as First Nations, Métis, Inuit, or Indigenous ancestry, who has shown resilience and or personal growth and who plans to enter the workforce or post-secondary education. This year's recipient, Amelia Kowati, presented by Miss Adrienne Beckman, and Miss Terry Ann Brazel. The last two are academic in nature, like many, but these are the top ones in different streams. Technological Studies Medallion, awarded to the student with the highest average of 5 senior technical credits upon graduating from a secondary school. This year's recipient, Jalissa Lesson, presented by John Allen. Governor General's Award of Merit, awarded for academic excellence to the student who achieved the highest average of all senior courses upon graduating from a secondary school. This year's recipient, Meredith Tom, presented by Principal Ms. Ann Gay. I kid a little bit with the length of the award ceremony in this part, but I would like to take an opportunity to thank all the wonderful community donors. Education, formal or informal, can change lives. These donors foster that positive change through generous donations to our wonderful students. It's really something that the amount of financial aid and money that's donated here is quite something. Please give these generous donors a round of applause. It now gives me great pleasure to introduce to you our Salutatorian, Timoteo of the Salas.
Good evening, students, families, teachers, staff, and guests. I'm honored today to speak to you as Salutatorian. We have worked hard to get here, and it's not always been easy. We have learned a lot both in and outside of the classroom. No matter where our interests are headed next, we will carry pieces of this space with us, memories, lessons, and the people who left us make us who we are. Now, I have the responsibility of introducing the Valedictorian, someone who is a role model and is what it means to be present and involved. She has played rugby, soccer, frisbee, and badminton. She has taken a wide array of courses, including soccer, cooking, and French. Furthermore, she has even put on the top to support events. She puts herself out there and makes an effort to connect with others, whether they're being classmates, teachers, or staff. She is somebody who works hard and shows a lot of spirit and is committed to what the task and effort she creates. That's the reason why we picked her for our class. Everyone welcome our Valedictorian, Sarah Clark.
I just had to adjust my steps there. Thank
job to Mateo and Sarah. Very impressive to speak in front of this many people that young age. We will now proceed with the presentation of diplomas, subject awards, and Renfrew County medallions. In addition, I would like to thank Dirk and Maureen Gearing, who have graciously donated the Land of Knowledge medallions to all of our graduates this evening. Thank you very much, Dirk. Haley Alcorn. Haley is a Renfrew County medallion winner.
Hunter will be attending a Lockwood College for Life. Owen Menke. Joseph Bennett. Alex Bergsma. Alex will be attending a Lockwood College in Ottawa for a Bachelor of Interior Design. Miranda Benson. Miranda is attending nursing at Lockwood College.
Miranda is also a Renfrew County medallion winner and adult award recipient.
Kaylee Black. Kaylee will be attending Algonquin College.
Haley is a Renfrew County medallion winner.
Morgan Bourne. Morgan will be studying massage therapy at Algonquin College in Ottawa. Carolyn Morris.
Carolyn is the recipient of the Aesthetics Award.
Katie Brennan. Mackenzie Brown. Mackenzie will be studying health science at the University of Western Ontario.
Mackenzie is a Renfrew County medallion winner.
Mira Kahi. Mira is studying cognitive science at Carleton University.
Here is the recipient of the University History Award, a Renfrew County medallion winner, and a Dell Award recipient.
Curtis Shaw. Marcus Chow. Marcus will be studying HVAC industry systems at Vanguard College. Taylor Chislett. Sarah Clark. Sarah will be studying human genetics at the University of Ottawa.
Sarah is a Dell Award recipient.
Isabella Colaci. Rosa Cook.
Cody is a American County Medallion winner.
Lauren Cornell. Lauren will be studying early childhood education at Algonquin College in Pembroke.
Lauren is also a Medal Award recipient.
Julia Gargas. Julia will be studying psychology at Harvard University.
Julia is a American County Medallion winner and Adult Award recipient.
Stephen Dennis. Stephen will be studying animation at Algonquin College. Ella Drew. Ella will be studying physical health and education at Nipissing University.
Ella is the winner of Equity and Social Justice Award and a Renfrew County Medallion winner.
Avery England. Carter Erickson. Carter will be joining the military. Leah Fisher.
He is the recipient of the Drama Award, Visual Arts Award, is a Renfrew County Medallion winner, and Adult Award recipient.
Alexis Fitzgerald.
Alexis is a Renfrew County Medallion winner and has completed Level 1 of the Culinary Arts Apprenticeship.
Angela Fong. Angela will be studying nursing at Newark University.
Angela is a Renfrew County Medallion winner.
Christopher Forbes. Christopher will be studying carpentry and renovation at Algonquin College. Darius Forte.
There is a recipient of the Culinary Arts Apprenticeship, and he also was the recipient of the Culinary Arts Apprenticeship Level 1 Award.
Cooper Ennis. Cooper will be entering career education for physical education at Nipissing University.
Cooper is a Renfrew County Medallion winner.
Amber Gilchrist. Amber will be studying public affairs and policy management at Carleton University.
Amber is a Renfrew County Medallion winner.
Lauren Goodred. Lauren will be studying animal biology at the University of Guelph.
Lawrence is also a Renfrew County Medallion winner.
Annalise Gordon. Michaela Grammel. Kim Gray.
Kim is the winner of the Cooperative Education Award and a Renfrew County Medallion winner.
Gabriel Groves. Nicholas Gutzeit McMillan. Ella Harmer. Ella is studying for Bachelor of Science in Nursing.
Ella Renfrew County Medallion winner and Wealth Award recipient.
Robbie Henderson. Emily Hoffman. Emily is studying forensic science at Trent University.
Emily is a Renfrew County Medallion winner.
Tina Hoffman. Bryce Houghton. Jesse Hummel. Jesse is studying engineering at Valedictory University.
Jesse is the recipient of the Data Management Math Award and a Renfrew County Medallion winner.
Graceland Genby. Luke Gilmer. Sheridan Kinsella. Noah Cobbins. Noah is studying engineering at Queen's University.
Noah is the winner of the University Physics Award and a Renfrew County Medallion winner.
Madison Field. Madison will be studying nuclear science and radiation safety at Algonquin College in Pembroke. Rachel Keel. Rachel will be studying electrical engineering at Carleton University.
Rachel is the Renfrew County Medallion winner.
Paige Labs. Paige will be studying paramedic at Northern College.
Paige is also a Wealth Award recipient.
Riley Maxwell. Timoteo Levine Salas.
Timoteo is the winner of the College History Award.
Jackson Lake. Jackson will be doing a tattoo apprenticeship at Lake Studio 8.
Jackson has completed level 1 of the Culinary Arts Apprenticeship.
Jacob Rondon.
Jacob is the Renfrew County Medallion winner.
Gabriel Landrio. Gabriel is studying aerospace engineering at Carleton University. Hayden Lariere. Ethan Levine. Brooke Mackay. Brooke is studying dental hygiene at Kenmore College.
Brooke is the winner of the College Chemistry Award and a Renfrew County Medallion winner.
Vanessa Mantha. Vanessa is studying an undergraduate degree in police studies at Georgian College.
Vanessa is the winner of the Extended French Award, and Renfrew County Medallion winner, and the Delft Award recipient.
Sarah Matchin. Mason Matthews.
Mason is the winner of the Workplace English Award, the Physical Education Award, and the Renfrew County Medallion winner.
Paige Mayer. Avery McBride. Avery is studying childhood and family studies at Nipissing University.
Avery is a Renfrew County Medallion winner.
Hillary McClellan. Hillary is studying classics at Dalhousie University.
Hillary is a Renfrew County Medallion winner.
Jacob McKay. Jacob is studying English in the concurrent education program at Nipissing University. Maximus McLaren. Sean McWade. Sean is returning to the host of hall. Kyle Ian. Brooklyn Melcher. Brooklyn is going to hair school at St. Lawrence College in Kingston. Martha Mirandilla. Brandon Morrow. TJ Mullen. TJ will be studying early childhood education at Cumberland Polytechnic. Maya Mulvihill. Maya will be studying pre-health for nursing at Lockwood College. Kimera Neville. Kimera will be studying kinesiology.
Kamira is a Delft Award recipient.
Asher Newman.
Asher is the winner of Personal Fitness Award.
Maya Newman. Adam Rapper. Adam will be studying a Bachelor of Kinesiology at Brock University.
Gavin is a Delft Award recipient.
Jordan O'Halloran.
Jordan has completed level 1 of the Culinary Arts Apprenticeship.
Ivy Peterson. Landon Pilo. Sierra Blank. Chelsea Lowe. Chelsea was receiving a Bachelor of Science in Nursing from Loyalist College. Adam Porter. Adam will be studying political science at Carleton.
Adam is a record County Medallion winner.
Billy Reed. Daniel Reed. Daniel is studying engineering.
Daniel is a record County Medallion winner.
Jane Reed. Jane will be entering a tattoo apprenticeship at Black Sheep Aesthetic.
Jane is the recipient of the Hospitality and Tourism Baking Award and a record County Medallion winner.
Leah Reyes. David Riley. David will be studying history at Trent University.
Dana is a Delta Award recipient.
Danica Roddick. Danica will be studying pre-law at the University of Florida.
Danica is a Delta Award recipient.
Owen Rosine. Owen will be studying HVAC. Katie Russell. Katie will be studying commerce at Carleton University.
Katie is the recipient of the University French Award, a record County Medallion winner, and a Delta Award recipient.
Griselle Solaria Evans. Griselle is studying Bachelor of Nursing at the University of Calgary.
Griselle is the recipient of the University English Award, Exercise Science Award, University Biology Award, and a record County Medallion winner.
Susie Sanderson. Susie will be studying civil engineering at Carleton University. Rashawn Sanjeevan. Sebastian Shute. Hannah Scully Hall. Hannah will be studying PSW or Market College Polytechnic.
Hannah is a record County Medallion winner.
Sydney Shepard.
Who is a Redford County medallion winner?
Ellis Shields. Ellis will be studying law and business at Trent University.
Alice is a Delta Award recipient.
Adriana Silver. Adriana will be studying integrated science at Western University.
Adriana is the recipient of the University Physics Award, University French Award, University Biology Award, the Redford County medallion winner, and the Delta Award recipient.
Cora Sitland.
Cora is a Delta Award recipient.
Harmony Smith. Harmony will be studying massage therapy at Algonquin College, Illinois. Carmen Suaru.
Carmen is the recipient of the Physical Education Award, Hospitality and Tourism Cooking Award, and the Redford County medallion winner.
Lily Spencer. Lily will be honoring our apprenticeship in carpentry.
Lily is the recipient of the Construction Technology Award, the Redford County medallion winner, and the Delta Award recipient.
Aaron St. John Trombley. Aaron will be studying animation and game design. Landon St. Cyr. Landon will be studying police foundations at Algonquin College.
Landon is a Redford County medallion winner.
Emma Stefani.
Emma is the winner of the College English Award and the Redford County medallion winner.
Savannah Stewart. Savannah will be traveling the world. Chloe Sweeney Gould. Cole Thompson. Cole is studying chemistry at Trent University. Ryder Thompson. David Tony. Meredith Paul.
Meredith is the winner of the University Physics Award, the University Biology Award, the University Chemistry Award, Advanced Functions Math Award, Calculus Math Award, and the Redford County medallion winner and the Delta Award recipient.
Avery Trader. Avery will be studying nursing at St. Lawrence College.
Avery is a Redford County medallion winner and a Delta Award recipient.
Benjamin Tunn.
Josh is the recipient of the Transportation Technology Award in the Renfrew County Medallion. Alyssa is a Renfrew County Medallion winner and has completed level 1 of the Culinary Arts Apprenticeship. Fox Waldner. Fox is the winner of the Cooperative Education Award. Kristen Watkins. Kristen has completed level 1 of the Culinary Arts Apprenticeship. Madison Watt. Amelia Romani. Amelia has completed level 1 of the Culinary Arts Apprenticeship. Trevor Williams. Trevor is the recipient of the Manufacturing Technology Award and the Transportation Technology Small Engine Award. Jacob Whitkey. Mason Wood. Erica Yen. Dawson Zadarozny. That will be the last time you hear that voice. Mr. Sloan is retiring this year. I'll give a round of applause. I would like to now ask our principal, Ms. Ann Heck, to come forward for the closing remarks.
Almost as tall as Mr. Chilco's, short, slightly higher heels. Good evening once again, everyone. As we come to the close of this wonderful celebration, I want to once more acknowledge the generosity of our community and thank our presenters and sponsors of the many awards, scholarships, and bursaries. We are so fortunate to live and work in such a supportive community. I have a few housekeeping items. After the recessional, everyone is invited into the cafeteria for the post-grad social. And a reminder to the graduates, return your school and gowns before leaving the property this evening. Graduates, whether you are heading to university to dive deeper into academics, on your way to college to explore new talents, pursuing an apprenticeship to learn a specific trade, stepping directly into the workforce, ready to face the challenges of the real world, or returning to fellows for another year to figure things out, remember, success doesn't follow one single path. It's found in purpose, in persistence, and in staying true to who you are. Graduates, take a moment, look around, soak in this moment, so that in many years' time, you can look back and happily remember this celebration of you and those you shared it with. Congratulations, graduates. We are very proud of you, and we can't wait to see where the future takes you. For the audience, please remain seated in your seats until the grads have left the gymnasium. I give to you the fellows, class of 2025.